Today's headlines for January 29th from FreshNews.ai, powered by FreshNews.ai. GTM teams are retooling content and search operations so their brands become the default recommendations in generative AI results, not invisible also-rans. Today's signal: your authority now depends less on content volume and more on how cleanly your expertise maps to a small set of recognizable entities in your space. The systems shaping visibility are collapsing thousands of weak signals into a short list of trusted forces. That means ops need to treat most claim, stat, and definition as reusable, reference-grade material, not one-off campaign copy. Organizations that codify and centralize these core building blocks will be attached to the big, high-intent questions in their market. Why it matters. Here are 4 takeaways. First, your brand will either be the default reference for core concepts in your category or be invisible at key decision moments. Second, sales and success teams lose leverage if prospects only see competitors named as the standard for problems you both solve. Third, fragmented, inconsistent explanations of your category slow content, comms, and enablement work across the company. Fourth, analysts, partners, and customers start reusing competitor language if you do not own the canonical definitions in your space. How it works in practice. Teams shift from campaign-first planning to entity-first planning. They define a short list of core concepts, problems, and solution types where they must be the default reference. Content, product marketing, and comms then build around those entities with consistent names, definitions, and examples across most asset. Ops centralizes this in a living reference that writers, sales, and executives use instead of improvising language. Over time, the same precise terms, explanations, and proof points show up wherever your brand appears, making you a stable, reliable source in a noisy category. One practical adjustment. This week, draft a short list of 10 to 15 concepts you want your brand attached to in a single document. What to do next? Here are 4 takeaways. First, list the critical problems, use cases, and solution types where you must be the named authority. Second, names, short definitions, and one proof point for each concept in a central document. Third, audit your homepage, key product pages, and top sales collateral for alignment to this language. Fourth, assign a single owner to maintain and enforce these definitions across new content and assets. You are listening to FreshNews.ai, news and insights. Read more at FreshNews.ai.